Good morning, Amelia. I really need to figure out my hair. It's not working for me.
I bought Nona and Papa Lou this bird feeder, and the Blue Jays have been loving it. So happy. All right, Amelia. Uncle Mike is going to make me a plowman sandwich. First, you get the Branston pickle. Next, Uncle Mike is gonna cut some of this mature Irish cheddar cheese that we get from Aldi. So we're gonna take our cheese slices on the pickle. We put some red onion on it. I like to take the middle out because I feel like the middle is not as sweet as the rest of the onion. Finally, we pile it high with lettuce. And this is what my plowman sandwich looks like. I'm going to eat my sandwich on this Pegasus plate from 1998. Definitely safe for you to eat off of.
Upon further consideration, I think you could really just call my sandwich a cheese and pickle sandwich. So we're gonna redact that I called it a plowman. We're really just gonna go with a cheese and pickle because thinking about it a little bit more, I don't know. I mean, like, I think that's how a plowman sandwich is made when you go to Tesco and you get a meal deal. So a meal deal is this amazing thing where you go to the food store, a sandwich, a drink, and a snack for like how much? Like $3.50?
Yeah, if that.
$3.50. So $3, well, £3 and 50 pence. That's the money that Uncle Mike's people use.
Uncle Mike put some walnuts on the porch, and this little squirrel is going for them. He's so happy. Look at them. Are you purring because of the squirrelies? She wants to go outside and make friends with the squirrel. Oh, big yawnies. In other news, here are our pumpkins. Here's Uncle Mike's pumpkin. And there's Mary Ann's pumpkin. And there's Zia's pumpkin. Can you guess who it is?
I didn't actually get any footage of us carving pumpkins, so please enjoy this footage of carving pumpkins from years past.
Kristen, do you know what you're making yet?
That looks so cool. It literally looks like you put something in it. Do cool flash effects. Whoa.
Make it look like a candle's in there.
Miss Christine, you're such a good dancer.
Who said that?
Obviously.
This is Uncle Mike. Today, Uncle Mike is going to learn how to cook a dinner.
Hopefully.
Uncle Mike is going to cut this half a stick of butter.
This full stick of butter in half.
Uncle Mike, wink wink, is going to move this around and melt it and get it all melted. Now that the butter's all melted, Uncle Mike is going to add the ground chicken. Uncle Mike's going to season it. He's going to grind some pepper, sage. Now he's going to mix this around. Finishing cooking, Uncle Mike is going to cut up a leek and an onion.
Oh no, there's a leak in the sink.
Leeks are really sandy. You can already see there's like buggies and sand and stuff coming out. So we're going to let this like hang out in here for a little bit just to get all the sandies out. Now Uncle Mike is going to cut this onion. While Uncle Mike cuts the onion, I'm going to take this chicken meat out. Put it in this bowl because it's done cooking.
Zia is adding the cut onions to the pot. Zia is cutting the leek that we were just taken out of the sink.
To keep our scraps, but in this case, those scraps are specifically going to go towards
A broth
scraps. So we're not going to throw those out. But when we do stuff like this, I like to have a scrap bowl. That way it doesn't feel like you're running to the trash can constantly.
Now Zia is adding the leeks to the onions in the red pan. Zia is now mixing the onions and the leeks. Zia is peeling the carrots.
Uncle Mike cut all these potatoes. Now he's going to add them to a pot of water to boil. So we've cleaned up our workstation. I think there's a little bit of, we gotta get that. Now Uncle Mike's gonna drain the potatoes because they're soft enough that they're done. Potatoes a little shaky shake. And he's gonna flip them right back in. Okay, I've added the cheese, bunch of seasonings. Definitely a lot of pepper, sage, thyme, salt, this mushroom umami, just a little dash of that from Trader Joe's. And then finally chives, which is very Nona. And then Uncle Mike is about to use the mixer, but before he does that, he's going to put an oven mitt on his other hand so that he can stabilize the bowl with his hand. All right, hit it, Uncle Mike. Here are our mashed potatoes.
I've added the chicken back to the carrots and onion and leek mixture.
Okay, and now we're gonna use this shepherd's pie mix from Coleman's. Not listen to the instructions at all. I'm just gonna add it right in like that. And then I'm gonna
Mixy, mixy, stirry, stirry.
mixy. We've put the mashed potatoes on top. So now we're going to kind of like spread them evenly. So now it's gonna go in the oven until it gets a bit browny on top. All right, Amelia, we had a bit of a mishap because the mashed potatoes like sunk into the pie, but I mean, it still looks tasty enough. Okay, Uncle Mike, what do you give it?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Pantaloni, what are your thoughts?
Very good.
Would you tell me if it wasn't?
Probably.
Oh, okay.